What has the Lord done for you? What has the Lord done for your soul? That's the question I ask you and I to consider together in our Divine Destiny study of Come Follow Me today and this week as we're reading these Psalms. So oftentimes they're prayers of the heart, they're songs of the heart. Sometimes they really bring out the full range of emotion in mortality. Just because you and I know the Lord and we know what He has done for us and what He's willing to do for us doesn't mean that we don't experience the challenges and the pains and the struggles those aren't negative, by the way. I was going to offer some negative and then some positive, the joys, the happiness, but they all go together. See, my friends, you can't define joy without sadness. You can't define being well without some pain. They all are seeds of each other that help define each other. So when the Lord offers what He offers to you and I, He offers it because He knows the way is to experience both of those, and you and I can't experience both of those without the demands of justice being satisfied. And so He satisfied those. So when we read in Psalms, for example, just this one verse, I want you and I to contemplate this one verse today, and then maybe a life or two, including yours. This psalmist says, "For thou, Lord, art good." What a powerful thought. There's nothing ever not good about your Heavenly Father. He's not vindictive. He's not a father that seeks after retribution in spite of what sometimes people want you to believe about Him. He's a dad. He's a heavenly dad. He's your heavenly dad. And He is above all things good and everything that represents. The psalmist goes on to say, and ready to forgive. My friends, that's what a parent does. If you haven't had the privilege, the incredible privilege that Heavenly Father has given to us yet, all of us, of being a parent, I invite you on that journey if it's possible for you. If it's not today, someday it will be. Heavenly Father will make it so. Why? Because He's a parent, and He has created you to become like Him. And in so doing, you will experience things that you can experience in no other way. And that is the absolute love, unconditional love for the child that has been given to you by your heavenly parents. To nurture, to love, to teach about Him. And no matter what that child does, it will not change how you feel about them or what you're willing to do for them in their hardest moments, in their easier moments, in all the moments of their life. You want to be there. You want to be the person that they run to, not that they run from. Never do you want them to feel like they need to run from you. You want them to feel like you are their first call. That's the feelings that come to you that you have about your own children because you have a set of heavenly parents and a brother Jesus Christ who feel that way about you. I can promise you, my friends, none of the incredible moments of life, none of the incredible experiences of mortality are just accidental. They come from somewhere. They are duplicates of what has happened in your heavenly parents' lives. And you are getting to experience them. So as you and I consider this idea of what Heavenly Father has done for you and I and what you and I can become, it almost sends the imagination running wild of what is possible. Let me finish this psalm and then let me jump to that word imagination for just one moment for a powerful purpose today. Ready to forgive and plenteous in mercy unto all them that call upon Thee. My friends, our Heavenly Father is full of mercy. Our brother Jesus Christ is full of mercy. We'll save that topic for a different day. I want to end with just this one thought of what the power of your imagination can do and where it comes from. I was trying to paint the vision just a little bit I want you and I to imagine what is possible because of our heavenly parents and because of our brother Jesus Christ. As we come down into mortality, my friends, sometimes it's hard. But can I share with you a quick story of a life that just ended yesterday? In January of 1946, there was a little girl born in the East Hills of Tennessee named Dolly Rebecca Parton. No one knew that name, but you know it today. And you know it because this little girl grew up dreaming and imagining of great things. Do you know that when she was born, her dad couldn't even pay the doctor in money? He gave the doctor a sack of cornmeal in payment for that baby being born. That's how dirt poor they were. What did she turn that sack of cornmeal into? My friends, through her imagination and through her God-given talents and the ability to see them, she became one of the greatest icons in country music, maybe all of music of all time. Is that important? It is, as it relates to how her music inspired people. It is as it relates to something that she said years after she became famous. She said, I am most proud in my life of something that I started called the Imagination Library. Do you know that was in 1995? She was born in 1946, 1995, and she just passed away yesterday in August of 2026. In those years, she said, the thing that I am the most proud of is this thing called the Imagination Library. What can happen there? My friends, it's a place that little kids can go and get free books, because she had a belief that you could read and imagine. And if you could read and imagine, you could become anything. And so she created this place for free for children. Do you know they give out over 3 million books a month to children? Free. 300 million have been given away since its inception. All because one of Heavenly Father's children decided to try and help others of Heavenly Father's children be inspired and imagine. Yesterday, somebody being interviewed said this about her. Dolly loved everyone because she knew that God loved everyone. My friends, sometimes it's hard to look at our brother Jesus Christ and completely understand that we can become like him. And so he sends people into the world to help us with that. Sometimes your parents, sometimes leaders, sometimes people like Dolly Parton, sometimes you. Who will you help inspire today? Who will you help point to the Master today? See, when we look at what the Lord and the Master has done for our soul, it does become very easy when we see others struggling to say, try the Master. He will help you. He will fix every experience of your life and make it work together for your good. Whatever that looks like in your life, whether you're able to create something as marvelous as the Imagination Library, or whether you simply inspire one more person. As the 18th section of the Doctrine and Covenants teaches us, how great will be your joy if you bring one soul unto me. And then, of course, it goes on to talk about what will happen if you bring many souls. My friends, you have that ability. Why? Because you are a child of God. Seek and understand what the Master can do for you in your life, and then spend the rest of your life teaching other people what he can and will do for them. Have a wonderful day.